Hi, I want to thank you for your interest in our clicker presses. I'm going to go ahead and test your material here on the 1500 press with the die that you'd sent in, your sample die. Your material is almost exactly fitting inside the perimeter of your blades here. Now it's exactly 12 inches, and that's exactly what we have here. You may want to think about, if you get this press, getting a custom board that's actually 13 inches wide instead of 12. That way you wouldn't have to do two presses on the machine. I think with this one you'd have to go in about this far. You'd have to leave about an inch inside the back of the machine. Take your press and then actually move it back in. Take your other cut, and I believe that's going to give you exactly what you want as far as your cutting labels. Now the nicks and everything are still intact, so your pieces are stay inside the piece that you have. I'll lay this here. We'll actually do one more. I'll show you how I laid that on. Now I cut it with the white side down. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one with the black side down. Lay that inside the perimeter here. Slide that in, leave about an inch out. Slide that back in. And again, you'll have about the same effect. Now some of these pieces will fall out of there because the nicks aren't as even. Not as powerful anyway to stay in there. A little bit thicker nick would be great. If you notice it didn't double cut anything on the second cut, you don't have a bunch of strings. I'll redo that again over here for you just so you'll see. The only strings you're going to have is on this outside perimeter where I've got it on the outside edge of the blade here. It's just hard to get it exactly lined up with that because you're going to have a little bit of play on one end or the other. So I'll go ahead and do that again. Again, you see all the pieces are there. They're cut out very nice. You can see the nicks are all staying in there so the pieces don't fall out. No double cuts anywhere. Nice even lines. I'll go ahead and lay this over here. And we're going to move over to the roller press that Matt had discussed with you earlier. Move my live camera out of the way. Now I think he discussed the pins that you may need in your die for registration purposes, and to have these pins in there is going to be a real bonus because you're going to be able to keep that material lined up on the die as you go through. Now I'll get some more of this. Take your material, we'll lay it down inside here like we did on the other press. Get it lined up as good as we can. And now with this press, I do believe you're going to get a little bit more of the nicks cutting out. So I think your nicks might have to be deeper on the roller press because you get a little bit more pressure cutting through with the roller press because of the gap between the rollers. So your pieces don't actually stay together with this type of die here. Your nicks, I think, would have to be a little bit deeper in order to keep the material more intact. So I think that's going to be one of the decisions that you'll have to make on that. I'll go ahead and send this video over to you, and we'll get these samples sent back if that's what you want to do. Thank you.